Your Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
So we like, shit, what we gonna call this motherfucker? We all absent without leave. AWOL Records. You know what I'm saying?
And the publishing company was on the run.
On the run distribution.
I read the notes, man.
Right,
I used to read all that shit, bro.
But that's what we was known for.
Yeah.
You feel me? The police in the city was looking for us. You know what I mean? Like we was just known to be on the run.
Yeah, if Hot Boy could be the original, you was the original Hot Boy, like for real. Yeah. And so you get into this situation where you seeing these rappers and these niggas got songs on wax, but you start making music with Mike Mosley.
Well, Mike Mosley was to the side because 40 was like the main act, you know what I mean, of putting everything together.
Okay.
And they had Studio Tone pretty much tied up. Studio Tone was producing their music. So Mike Mosley was on the side. And I came. But like I said, Tone and 40 when them was too busy. You feel me? So I'm looking for production too now. Somehow me and Mike hook up. I go to his apartment, you know what I mean? And from there, come up with Gas Chamber. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get in your mind right then. Like, Gas Chamber, this is the urban myth. I don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
Gas Chamber, you talking about your hood.
Right, yeah.
You talking about your block.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what it is. Gas Chamber is the garden block. You inside the garden block, that's the gas chamber.
But I ain't know that shit until like a year ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had no idea.
That was just the mind frame that I was in, that I was just, you know what I'm saying, trying to give y'all, you know, the experience that I've been through. Or I've heard about through my homies. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just giving you our lifestyle of the garden block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was.
What was your influence as a rapper? Because how I took it always was it felt like I could drive to your hood from where I was at just because you from Northern California. So even if you are a Crip, it feel like you my cousin like from down the street, right? So that's how closely related Sacramento and Oakland is, the Bay in general, right? There was really no difference, right, outside of gang politics, right? And when I'm hearing you rap this, I felt like this a nigga that's down the street going through what I'm going through, but it's like still in the pocket of Ice Cube. Right. It felt like Ice Cube, but it felt like this nigga really in the hood. Like now that I know, and no disrespect to Ice Cube, but now that I know who he is and his background and his upbringing, it feels like that. Right. Like it was some authenticity about what you were saying. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like this nigga rapping about his life.
Yeah, he was like a big part of my, you know, me doing what I do, because I used to listen to NWA like a motherfucker. Like that was the first young gangster shit. The young group, you know what I mean? As far as Public Enemy and all the rest of them, this group represented what I see when I go outside of my house. You know, when I'm around every day, you know, these niggas right here is rapping my motherfucking life. Mm-hmm. It's really, you feel me? I'm like, their life, my life. You know, I'm living that life too.
Right.
So, you know, when I came with my shit, it's just I wanted to give that same approach. You know what I mean? I wanted to tell my story, and I wanted them to really feel it and understand it. You know what I mean? And you know, that's just how I put it out there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
When it touched the streets, right? Like where are you at as far as with your peers hustling, banging, you on the run? When you working on this, and like when you first able to let your homies hear it, like what
they've been knowing me since juvenile hall, because I'm one of them kids that, like, if you don't see me outside, you know I'm in juvenile hall. You feel me? Like I'm always there. You know what I mean? Like I was just a bad kid. You know what I'm saying? Always, well, a curious kid,
Right.
trying to do some shit.
Right.
You feel me? So I was known in there, even from the counselors and motherfuckers. They always knew that I'd be banging on the window, busting a rap for
Right.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the bleachers or whatever the fuck. Hey, hit that door for me. Ray, hit that door for me. So you know what I'm saying? So that's where all that shit came from. You feel me? Yeah.
So whose philosophy was it, right, to go around, because y'all literally pressed up $1 million
Right.
and gave out $1 million.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Well, it was like shit. You know, I guess it was the homie idea. You know what I mean? It had the label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We like shit, but we pretty much wanted everybody to have the music. You feel me? It was how we was promoting. We gonna give this shit away because this ain't our last album. This our
Right.
first record. You feel
Right.
me? And we giving you some good shit.
Right.
We're not giving you no bullshit. You feel me? We giving you a bomb ass record, and it's making motherfuckers go by the hole because it's a snippet.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We got snippets and we got all this shit. We just, we going city to city though.
Y'all was your own street team.
Yeah. City to city, high school to high school. That was the play. Cause I was kind of young, I can go to the high school and promote. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was the thing, to hit every high school and give everybody a CD. And then when we come back next week, shit, man, they like, man, this shit is jamming. This you, whoa.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how it happened.
And you on a run still at this time.
I'm on the run.
Man, that shit is crazy, man. That hey, that story crazy as motherfucker, man. So when y'all press these motherfuckers up, like,
It's overtime.
it's overtime.
It's overtime.
But y'all going to St. Charles.
Yeah, St. Charles was the one who gave us the game.
Okay.
He gave us the game, and it was up for us to take his game and do what the hell he said do, which was go down to a distribution company, work a deal out or whatever the hell, and press up your CDs, ship them, whatever the hell, you know what I mean? So that was him giving us the game, and that's how it all started with St. Charles, man. Without St. Charles, shit, I don't know, we wouldn't be in the game.
And so by the time Gas Chamber dropped, was that 92?
Yeah, 92 reissued 93.
92 reissued 93, and you reissued it, but still not on a major.
No.
This
Everything is independent.
Whole shit independent.
Everything is independent. We did one album with New Tribe, which I wouldn't say they're major. I mean, they were big.
It was a subsidiary of
You
Jive.
feel me? Something
Yeah.
like that, you
Yeah.
know. So we did one album that was Till My Casket Dropped.
Right.
But that was the only time that I had a situation.
And they also had a situation with the Loonies. New Tribe did.
We was all the way at the same time.
Yeah.
It really was the label situation. It wasn't mine. It was just for a
It was the
record
label.
that they were trying to get me to do.
Okay.
That I wanted a certain amount, so they said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go over here and get it from them."
From them and pay you. Yeah.
So
Okay.
That's how that came about.
So working with Mike Mosley, man, which I say is one of the greats, one of the
Shout out Mike
founders.
Mosley, Sam Bostic.
Sam Bostic,
Yeah.
Tone Capone, all of these guys, Studio Tone,
Yeah.
DJ Duro. These
Yeah.
these are the guys and the founders of what I consider to be mob music.
Right, of course.
And nobody was really necessarily saying it hella much, like they called hyphy, and they called mob music just was what it was because it came out of the funk, right? So all of y'all, without even talking about it, created the same type of art.
Right.
But when you start getting with the big dogs that was already established, because once niggas heard Bo, it was over. I'm sure everybody said, I want to work with this dude. Where he at?
It was like that. A lot of people was trying to reach out. You know what I mean? A lot of people was reaching out. But then again, we had it wasn't like they was reaching out directly to me. It was getting people calling the office and you know what I'm saying? And then I didn't know really my position where I was at. I was still lost in the gang shit and you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
When you I don't know how this happened, but I know I've heard that you became the bald head nut when you cut your curl.
Yeah. Bald head nut.
And bro, who named you that?
Man, I had cut my hair off, and I had this cutlass, and I used to be driving crazy, you know, burning rubber, doing donuts and shit. And they be like, "Nigga, that nigga's a nut, bald head
Yeah,
nut."
yeah.
That's just how I came right there.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
niggas mimic that.
Yeah.
I mean, a nigga would literally pull up on you and be like, "Nigga, I'm a bald head nut." Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying though, bro. We gotta tell you this type of shit while you hear. Like, you gotta hear it. Like, as a kid, nigga, I wanted to be a bald head nut. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to fishtail through the cut.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
And
right.
I'm nigga, I'm living these lyrics. Like, I'm trying to do everything I'm hearing you say you doing, because I feel like this is real. Like,
Right.
this nigga he living like me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But that's one of the greatest monikers in hip hop history. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. The bald head nut, like, come on, man, ain't, and then can't nobody mimic it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Liquor store.
Liquor store, man. That's something really about me and my cousin, man.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin used to wake up and go to the liquor store every day. You know what I'm saying? You know, get some liquor, go find some bitches, you know what I'm saying? Go kick it, you know,
Right.
just trying to kick it, you know? And that's what that song was really about.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you have or one of your partners have a green 5.0?
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's been a couple niggas.
Was that
with
yours?
green can. Nah,
I
had
don't
a
know if
gray
niggas
one.
y'all was coming, because I know y'all used to slide through Oakland and ride up and down Foothill and shit. Motherfucker be like,
Man.
that's Seawall. I didn't know if it was true or not.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? But I
right.
seen green 5.0 on gold ones. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so many, you know.
I gotta ask you this. Realer than real.
Realer than real.
Is that song really about tired of being stepped on video shoot?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What happened, Bo?
Realer than real. What happened at the video?
Yeah.
We went to go support E40 in the Click, you know, for their video shoot. And we posted up kicking it. And you know, this van keep riding by. We know we gangbangers, so we watching every car that come by there.
Yeah.
You know, we was shot at so many times. So every time a car rolled by, we watching that motherfucker. So I see the van, I'm like, this motherfucker keep rolling by. So then we started shooting this little scene, and the van came back, and they slid the door open, and they started shooting. You know what I mean? So they start shooting. Everybody, you know, running. So I ran to the light. It was a big spotlight on us. I ran to the light and turned the light around. You know what I'm saying? To take
And
the
blind
light.
them.
Well, no, the light was on us and them.
Okay.
I just turned it around the other way so it was dark.
Dark.
You feel me? So I don't know if they shoot where they were shooting at, but so I see D-Shot jump in the Corvette, and I jump in the car with him. And we spin around, and them dudes was coming back. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm
They
saying?
ran into the
So,
bald head nut and the shot caller. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But that's fucking crazy as fuck right there. But and another story about 40 and them that I thought was funny that I heard you talk about was the first time you met him.
Yeah. He say it wasn't the first time I met him, but
Okay.
that's what from my knowledge and regulation, this is the first time I met him. And they was taking me to introduce me to him.
Right.
And they was talking, and was, you know, they was already over there talking. We walked up, and I just heard the nigga say, "Ain't that nigga that owe me some money?" Right? They was
Yeah.
pointing at some nigga. Right? The nigga looked, and he took off running. So I automatically just went after the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chasing niggas. I catch the nigga and shit, and grab him. And when I slammed him, I fell on my head and slammed myself on my head, fucking with this nigga. You feel me? And they said, man, this nigga both crazy than a motherfucker, man.
Hey, I know they was thinking like, man, this nigga a different type of nigga. Nigga to say he owe you some money and take off, and I instantly started thinking about that scene in Boys in the Hood where they chase the smoker down and get on him.
Yeah,
So,
well, I was raised by older niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
a young nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the young nigga do.
that's what the young nigga do. That's real shit though. So AWOL Records as a label, right? We talking about Marvelous. Who else? Pizzo.
La Rue,
Killer Tay.
It was a lot of people over there. Lil Rick, Lunatic.
We give so much credit to guys. I think, like in my personal opinion, and he did a great job. Like after the Rick Ross era, as far as like recruiting younger cats that can compete with you, actually, right? And it's something you always did.
Well, I love talent. I always wanted to rap with somebody that can out rap me or try to, or at least come close. I wanted to be like, I wanted to have that super group. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I just, I always wanted to get somebody that can stand up with me on that song.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So how did you meet Marvelous?
Marvelous was a fan. You know what I'm saying? He used to be sneaking around, following the nigga around, and it was just like, wanted to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying, wanted to get on. And then one day, I don't know how she got to the studio. So she popped up at the studio one time, and shit, from there it was over. She spit, it was over. We had to have her. She was the yo-yo to the click, you know what I'm saying? She was, that's what she was, you feel me?
And in our interview, she gave it up for you how much she love you, and
that's my sister, dog.
And one thing about her is, man, like she's a real rapper. Like, and just telling that story, like her following around, she's a rapper.
Yeah,
like even what she talked about, the stuff she did in school, as far as like performing and all that shit. Like she's a rapper. Like getting and Pizzo, like. Where did Pizzo come from?
So Pizzo, so we had a
heater
we
man.
Was sectioned up. We was stationed in Fairfield, right? We was just doing our thing in Fairfield. So my homeboy had the little spot up there, and I used to see Pizzo. He stayed right around the corner. So we'd be in apartments, fuck with my homeboy. He was only like 14 or 15. You feel me? But he was trying to hustle, trying to make runs or whatever the fuck, But I didn't know him then, you feel me? And then, you feel me? We took him to the studio, and shit, he started doing this thing, and he was like, he wanted to rap. So we was like, all right, nigga, come on through, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was already fucking around.
Right.
You feel me? So that was only right. And shit, there it was, Pizzo. We had to sneak that nigga in the studio. His mama was tripping.
That's crazy. And he sounded a lot older than he was.
Yeah. That nigga mama boy used to be tripping.
When you met Keek and Age as the Dual Committee.
Dual Committee.
Where did you meet? Because you essentially, I mean, like I said in the ad for the show, man, you essentially, man, like started 3 Times Crazy. I known Keek for a long time, and he was around. He used to run with this guy named Orange Man, and they wasn't, really serious. But then later on, he just popped out with you. I'm like, wait, this nigga know Sibo? I know this nigga. How you know Sibo?
See, I don't know. We had an office at the end of MacArthur by Ben's Burgers, that brown building. See, that was our office right there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never know that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I would have knocked on the door. Nigga.
Man, we had the cars all out there. We used to be racing up and down there.
I thought that was Ann Flowers over there. Nigga, I ain't know that.
That was us. You feel me? So, I think I heard them rap at the Lake Merritt or some shit. Dog, we used to have this big ass box on this. We built this radio on a 3-wheeler. We put it on the back and just play our music. Had the tape deck and that motherfucker, big ass speakers, and we would go. You feel me? So that's how we was promoting at the park. And I think them niggas was up there, and niggas would just be rapping. You know what I'm saying? And from there it was like, God damn, we gotta get them niggas in the lab.
Yeah.
You feel me? Keek and Agent, man. You know what I mean? They was on some shit back then. They was like special.
Right.
You feel me? I gotta have them niggas. Them niggas gonna make me better.
Yeah.
That's competition.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
a lot of niggas don't think like that, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't think like that. They don't fuck with it like that. And you continue to do so with Jack and the Mob Figaz. Now, is this story true?
Yeah.
They say that they was all like they didn't necessarily come together as a group. That you handpicked. Like it's a bunch of niggas in this room, and they say you handpicked who you wanted in this group.
Yeah, I handpicked them.
That's crazy.
You feel me? And come to find out, two of my pick was already in a group.
Damn.
I said, damn. All right.
Which two was in the group?
What was it? Man,
I think it was
Hustler.
FedEx and Hus, right?
Hustler and FedEx. It was 3 of them though, but it was only 2 of them near. So they said Hustler wasn't there.
Okay, Hustler
I
wasn't
didn't
there.
pick Hustler.
Okay.
Hustler came because they had a group. It was the two niggas was in the group. I think it was AP9
AP.
and Jack probably or something like that. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Hustler was the third one.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, could my cousin come? He ain't here right now. You feel me? But he dope. You feel me? So I was like, shit, yeah, he can come.
When you did you create the name Mob Figaz?
I can't remember, but I think, yeah, I'm pretty much sure I'm a big part of it.
And that was your version of the Outlaws.
Right. That's what I was looking for.
That was dope.
That's what they was telling me. Hey, you need your own little outlaw. You know what I'm saying?
They all blue.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all four corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil' M. My